Today I've been out in the studio pretty much all day. Pretty nasty weather out. Not really much else to do. So, and I don't have any bullets to load at the moment. So I kind of been out here watching podcasts and listening to stuff and cleaning my pistol and just been kind of hanging out, enjoying the peace and quiet. Well, I figured I would do spend the day, most of the day at least. While I'm out here, I'll take a break and do some dry firing and work with the Neomag. So that's kind of going to be the point of all this. Is I kind of gotten control of my magazine retrieval from the Neomag. So just so y'all know, this is a dummy round, just to verify that whenever that I'm actually loading a gun, because what can happen if you don't know is that if you load too fast and you send the slide, like I use the slide lock release to send the slide forward, charging the pistol. But what can happen is if you get in too much of a hurry, whenever you go to seat the magazine, you set the slide forward before it actually catches the round and loads it up on the feed ramp into the chamber. So this is the orientation that I have the Neomag set up in. I like to go bullet forward, the round facing forward, and I have it set up just like this, and then I drop it down in my pocket, and it's just below the seam, out of sight. So all you see is the clip. So that one has the dummy round. This has no round. Firearm is clear. So firearm is clear. No round in the chamber. No round in the mag well, in the grip, nothing in there, nothing in this. Only thing we have, like I said, is a dummy round in the spare mag that is in my front support hand, which would be my left hand pocket. So I've gotten faster with this, but one thing that I still can't get over, and I'll just kind of go through it real slow. So, got my press out, pull the trigger to the rear, nothing happens, I'm in slide lock. Break my grip, release the magazine. This is how I come out of my pocket with the magazine. And if you don't do that just right, if you hit this, even with the mag well, you can lose your grip if you go, you're not holding on with much. So your presentation, inserting the magazine, has to be perfect. Because I've knocked this off and just made a really messy reload, or I just come off like this because you're so top heavy up here. I prefer to come out holding, from a traditional mag pouch, holding it like this, where I have a good firm grip. My thumb is on this side of it. My three fingers are, mostly my two fingers are right here, and my pinky goes up underneath it, finger up here. And you can tell even then that you can have a problem. But whenever you go like this and you're holding it way down here, you can have some issues. So what we'll do is I'll do one at about half speed to see what it looks like. Oh, need to put, what do I do with it? Oh, the other magazine is on the ground. Pin it to the rear, pin the trigger to the rear, slide lock. So I'm gonna try and adjust the camera to where you can maybe see what is going on. Maybe I can see what's going on a little better, because that's the whole purpose of these videos, is actually for me talking to myself, so that I can see what I'm doing wrong and analyze myself doing these various things. So maybe this will catch it. That wasn't too bad, but it still doesn't feel as secure coming out of the pocket. Got some kind of weird glare. So, what is that? See what that does. So definitely going to be a lot of editing in this. So another thing that happens to me is whenever I'm presented, I come down and you got to kind of do this thing with your shoulder, at least I do, to get right on top of it, pull it straight up, and then you got it like this. So there's been a couple of times where I either pulled the Neomag out with the magazine, and or my fingers or my hand got tangled up in the material of my pants or shorts in the pocket. I'll grab too much, or my thumb will get hooked on the seam. So there's a lot that can go wrong with that. One thing that I wish was possible, and I don't know if it is if the Neomag, and I don't care about if somebody sees my spare magazine, it really doesn't bother me that much. I usually have shirts on that are a little bit longer, but it would be cool if the Neomag, the magazine rode in the Neomag like this. So, in my mind, that would be a little more akin to a traditional grip that you would get on a magazine pouch. So if it's stuck up a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, if that's stuck up just a little bit, or if you come back, it seems like you could get that full mag grip on it, or, the grip that you grab the magazine with. So we'll try it again from this angle. And I'm using the human silhouette angry face target in my bookshelf there. Pin the trigger to the rear. I really don't care for the way I grip it. It doesn't feel very secure. It feels kind of like you're flying by the seat of your pants, and if for God forbid, if I did need this spare magazine, if after 16 rounds didn't do it and I have to go for that spare mag, I want to be able to get to it without any question. And with a lot of practice, I've been working at this all day. It's definitely gotten a lot cleaner. But one thing that I can't figure out how to change is how to change the grip whenever you go to grab it. So what has to happen, I'll bring y'all down a little bit. What has to happen is wherever you go, when you break grip, you have to come in and grab it with your thumb and forefinger. And there's not a whole lot of time to go to get from this to a little bit better purchase on the magazine. There's not a lot of time to make that